Hello, my family. Okay, so I'm running into the same issue on my phone. My live immediately says can't start live video. The broadcast has already ended. So I'm going on my laptop and I can see that this live is locked to be visible to only me. So I'm gonna click on the three dots and see what I can see here. Wow, so yeah, edit audience. Okay, so I can choose public now. Okay, now it's public. So I could do that from my laptop and I can just continue staring at this message that says can't start live video. But I can still go and continue talking and speaking to what I came here to say. So that's important part to making your video public. If you were to continue speaking into this little message that doesn't make any sense, I don't know what to do, right? Like if you can figure out and if you've done this, and let me know. So yeah, today, yeah, lots been going on. Just a lot of energies moving through. Powerful leadership energies moving through, trust, a lot of just letting go of expectations and allowing to trust the path that's unfolding every step of the way, and really feeling gratitude for what is unfolding for me. This deep integration of all things, feeling really blessed, and the miracles of manifestations of our dreams. I see it very clearly how when we follow our heart's truest desires, our dreams do get to come true. And so, we get to commit to our dreams, to continue believing our dreams without a doubt, to continue not having any doubts, and to have that unshakable trust and faith, unwavering faith that, when we truly follow our hearts, like my sister Stacy Rohr today said that, if we follow our hearts, life truly, the universe truly shows up for us. And when we are committed to ourselves and we're committed to our path, we also must understand that commitment isn't always easy, and it's also possible. Commitment to self is possible. Of course, it's going to be hard. Our commitments are not easy, and it's always easy to give up at any moment and not do it, and also excuse ourselves to not continue with our commitments. Often we find all kinds of excuses and justifications of our excuses, of why we shouldn't be showing up for a promise and the vow we made for ourselves to remember. Really, for me, is to remember who I am. Because when I remember who I am, I know what I'm here to do, I know what I'm here to bring, and so that is my commitment to self. Hey, beautiful sister. And so, however, so oftentimes we say that, I'm watching my Facebook here, and I'm also watching my phone, which isn't helpful because I'm staring at this message that my phone isn't working, but it is working. I oftentimes will see people, for example, commit to a 21-day of some sort, and they will go halfway through, really inspiring, really going, and then halfway through, they'll start doubting themselves. They'll feel like they're repeating themselves, or they'll feel like it's hard and it's easier to do it later or not do it at all. And then they excuse themselves by saying, well, I'd rather be authentic to myself and rest today, and I'll show up tomorrow. And the sun shows up every day. The sun rises every morning and continues to show up. And it's not easy to show up every day when we promise ourselves. So I'm personally learning to be committed myself, and have like this streak, like, I'm on a streak. And even though the 2 days when I thought it was my Moab connection, really was like this Facebook doing something to that we can't show up live. So I didn't want to break the streak. It was that important to me. Yes, I tried this and I tried this and I tried this and I couldn't. And so I recorded a video and posted it. So having that commitment to myself was really important to me. It's like this inner sense of honor and a promise that you just don't break. You just do not break a promise to yourself, no matter what. No matter what, you show up. And what we can do each day to support that commitment in showing up is to truly remember the original intention, the original why, the original why did I make this commitment? Or how did I come to understand this commitment or this vow to myself? Connecting to that center of myself and connecting to that inner deep knowing and remembering who I am and remembering the importance of my commitment, and that nothing else actually stands in my way of showing up for that commitment. Because my initial intention and my sacred why really doesn't have the time to wait for me to be experiencing my doubts or my easy way out. And so returning to the divine and remembering ourselves really helps me to remember that I'm not only doing this for myself, it's not only the commitment and the promise to myself, but it's also the promise and the commitment to my community and to humanity, and that everything that we do is not just individual healing. We are here to feel and transmute this pain for each other, for humanity, for our community, for our brothers and sisters. Hey Cam, welcome. And so what I'm feeling is when we feel and justify ourselves for not showing up in our commitments, when we say, I'd rather feel, I don't want to show up out of obligation, this commitment that I made to myself, I feel like I am showing up just out of obligation. I don't really feel authentic. Wait a moment. Can you sit down and ground and remember why you originally made that commitment? And all of this nonsense about feeling inauthentic is just our bullshit conditioning that is stopping us from showing up into our commitment. So we can actually say no. I remember myself when I have no doubts, and I remember myself when I have pure faith, and I'm strong enough to find the courage to overcome these parts of me that are still here trying to pull me down and stop me from really bringing through my promise to myself, my vow, my remembrance. And so I get to recenter, I get to realign, and I get to reclaim all that I'm going through, not only for myself, but for each other, for everyone. Yes, let's do this work for each other, because that's how we create healing, by healing our own internal doubts, which are our wounds. And so by healing those wounds, by feeling and addressing those wounds, and not allowing them to speak for that part of us that committed, that made a commitment. It's easy to just be afraid and sit back and not do it, not show up. That's really easy, but at the same time, we're missing out and experiencing so much magic when we show up for each other and guided, and in this very moment feeling the why, the sacred why of using our voices, of using our wisdom, of using our words and our physical bodies to transition, transmute, transform our lives into the heart path, the middle path, the heart led in intentional living. Hey Paula, hey Peter, hello beautiful people. Thank you for being here. I think that's good for the message today. It's about commitment, it's about remembering who we are and not allowing those parts of us that want us to feel that it's okay to not show up. And it is okay to not show up. But why not show up to our commitment fully? Like, why not? Why the hell not? So yes, do you feel that? Like a river around my feet. Hey, yes, feeling that. Hi Shelly, my love, my beautiful angel. Yes. So commitment. Remember to show up every single day for yourself, whatever that looks for you. It's so individual. So yes, I can actually surprisingly see the comments, and this isn't bothering me. So if you're having trouble going live, just keep going through the message that says "Can start live video, the broadcast has already ended." And if you hear anyone having that problem, it's happening on Facebook. All right, I love you all so much, sending you my love. As I continue in my commitment every day, I do not miss a day. I do not miss a day. We don't get to miss a day of this incredible, beautiful, magical life. That's what we say yes to fully. And I say yes to all of it, to all of life, feeling it all. Many blessings, and so it is. Blessed be. Thank you, brothers and sisters.